Lord knows this world's so cold, and I'm out here in the dark, trying to pick up all these pieces that the world is torn apart. Lord knows all the wrong I've done. I've been an outlaw my whole life, so I'm always on the run. So
I'm sitting here with my head down, getting low on time, I better head out. That train is coming down the rails now, and I can see the smoke like I'm hellbound. If me and God don't fail out, back in 98 when my uncle died, the only one that ever showed me life, that gave me love and treated me right, and it killed me inside. The way I seen him last, he was laying on the road, laying down on his back, blood all around his body, and my life just crashed. Ambulance on the way, I saw the lights when they flashed. My eyes filled up and everything turned to black. Guess the good die young, and that's a motherfucking fact. Trying not to look back, but it eats me alive. Sometimes I wish it was me that could've died. I've been defeated in my life, fighting demons in my mind, been beaten on, cheated on, and told a lot of lies. Thank God for my kids, cause they made me realize I got something I can live for, and I don't wanna die. Nowadays I'm alive, I'ma show them how to try, show them how to stand up and teach them how to fly. You can overcome anything you face in your life. Big thanks to y'all for saving my life.
So cold, and I'm out here in the dark, trying to pick up all these pieces.
A while ago I met this guy named Jimmy. Jimmy was a homeless dude, so I decided to buy him some lunch. And as we spoke throughout our meal, he explained to me the story of what he was going through at the time. So I wanted to tell y'all the story, how he told it to me. Hey there, hello my friend, I hope you know I'll be there till the end. Even though I leave, I'll be back again. Until the day you die, we'll be best friends. And I take you from your family and go further than their eyes can see. I don't care that it's just you and me. And we'll die right here in this poverty. He said, man, every day that I wake up, I'm still surrounded by this poverty. Mama tells me everything's okay cause Jesus walks with me. I really wanna see it, but right now it's really hard to see. I know, but I just wish it for a day it wouldn't bother me. Everybody struggles through their trials and their tribulations, whether it's dope or other people talking shit and hating. Born into this sin, my habits bring me really close to Satan. Wish that I could go, but I'm too broke to buy my own vacation. I'm panicking, scraping quarters for another sack. My people tell me that I need to get my life on track. Mentality is fuck 'em, brush them off and take another whack. I tried so hard to quit, but every time I end up going back. And everybody thinks it's easy to quit. I go without for half a day, I start to cramp and I twitch. I'm so depressed, I feel so horrible, I'm feeling like shit. My muscles throb inside my body like they're pitching a fit. I can't be mad at anybody that I grew in addiction. I had a hatred for reality and made a decision. I love drugs and that there is why I'm in this position. I feel the need to get away from all the stress that I'm living, and they say, hey there, hello my friend, I hope you know I'll be there till the end. Even though I leave, I'll be back again. Until the day you die, we'll be best friends. And I take you from your family and go further than their eyes can see. I don't care that it's just you and me, and we'll die right here in this poverty. I'm 29 and I have yet to buy a house or even own a car. I spend my days in alleyways and all my nights in bars. My arms are bleeding and my face is so deformed from scars. It's crazy, but when I was young I thought that I could reach the stars. I got a sign that says I'm homeless, every penny helps. I go to stores and have to steal my shit from off the shelves. I'm doing anything I can to gain a little wealth, and every day I'm slowly ruining my mental health. I crave the feeling every time that poison hits my brain. I'm living life, but from the start it hasn't been the same. My family left me long ago, I always feel ashamed, but every time I think about it I am not to blame. I'm so alone, I have no home or anywhere to sleep. At times I question as to if I've gotten in too deep. I feel like death is on its way and I can feel the creep, but I'm too high to question why I can't get on my feet. It's getting colder in these woods with all the days that pass, numbness in his palms and ass. He didn't think that he would spiral to the point he had, nor did he imagine that the high he felt would be his last. Farewell, goodbye, my friend. I thought you knew I'd be there till the end. Even though I left, I came back again. Until the day you died, we stayed best friends. And I took you from your family and went further than their eyes can see. I don't care that it's just you and me, and we died right here in this poverty. Today's a week since Jimmy died, and all his family just got the news. His mama cried, cause deep inside she's dying from the blues. She tried to tell him from the start that it was bad to use, dying in her heart because she knew that in the end he'd lose. Her son is gone, and every day she feels a little worse. She tries to smile, but remembers instantly it hurts. Throughout the day she sits and thinks about her very words. Please just try to quit, cause I don't wanna see you in a hearse. But that's just life, and that's the way the story had to end. Cause Jimmy felt that heroin could be his closest friend. So now he's gone and we can never see his smile again. Cause Jimmy fought a losing battle he could never win. Farewell, goodbye, my friend. I thought
chill, don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well babe, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait until we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour, troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy road is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, all we just accepted. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been.
Alright everybody, how's it going? Let's see, it's lunchtime. Last night I had a couple comments, wanted to ask questions. I think Randall Hall wanted to ask about the articulation of the bucket. And I don't know if you see it there, but as you can see, you can put it about any which way you want it, but when you pick it up, it's going to go back to the same place. It's I guess you call it like a dangle head. Some people have fixed heads and they have to move it back every time, where when I pick mine up, it automatically goes back to right where I had, where it's supposed to be. And let's see, we had another comment wanting to know, let's see, who was it? Frankie Derry wanted to know more about as far as the merchandising of the wood. Well, look at there. Here's my wife calling me. I'll check back in with y'all in a minute. Alright everybody, I'm back. As I was saying, Frankie Derry wanted to ask about the process, the thought process, and what different type of grades and different stuff. So somebody asked me, Ray Track Drive asked me not too long ago about learning to run the loader, and I was like, well, anybody, well, I mean not anybody, but you can get in and run it. But the biggest thing you need to know is the wood, because you need to be able to look at the wood within a few seconds and know what you want to do with it. And you got to know the specs, and you know there's a lot to keep up with. Different types of wood, like when you deal with hardwood, you got to separate the species. But right now we're cutting mainly 3 grades of wood. You'll have like what Jasper's got right there, we call that Greenville. That'll be your big tree length logs. But below that, they take the little ends down to 6 inches. The big end can be up to 25 inches. Like this tree here, it might only be 15 inches on the butt, but as long as I can get 6 inches out the top there, I can send it as a prime log. But in between those logs, this will be another Greenville tree here, but in between those you have what we call studs, and it's kind of in between pulpwood and your prime logs. They let's see, that's some I got piled right there. But they just cut a section off of it and then they chip the rest of it. Let's see, like in that tree there, it needs the butt cut off of it because it has a flare on it. But mostly when I go to process the wood, it depends on how much time I got to process it, on how I go about doing it. But most of the time I separate the grades of the wood and pile them in different piles, and then I cut them up. And that's if, you know, if I got plenty of time. But if you're pressed for time, you find other ways, you know, to make it quicker. See, I just messed up there. Top was hung up in the other trees, broke it off. But anyway, so it's easier to pick out your grade trees, so that's what I'll go ahead and start grading them, putting them in my saw, and then I'll separate the studs and the pulpwood. Like that tree there, that's going to be a stud tree. See how skinny it is. But I'll take the studs, set them to the side, put my Greenville, my big trees in the saw, and then put the pulpwood off to the side. But yeah, there's a lot more to it than it may seem, or it may seem, I don't know how it seems, but then sometimes you have trees that are kind of in between, where they could go for either one. So most time in that situation, you want to go for the one that brings the most money. I mean, I don't get paid no different for whatever I put it as, but people I work for do. So you try and do your best to get the most money out of it that you can. like this tree here, really the butt needs to be cut off, and it would be small enough that I could haul it as a stud, but I can cut it kind of short here and get a Greenville tree out of it and get more money for it. Anyway, about got this pool cut up. Anyway, I hope that answers your question there. So, if you have any more, be free to ask. It's kind of hard for me to think about what to explain because I know what's going on, and pretty much everybody I know, knows what's going on. But if you don't know what's going on, that's what I'm here for. So, you just ask away. Alright, now what?